This is the Latin passage from the Pseudolus for Latin 223 at Wichita State and my Latin 4 and 3 students at the Independent School. Okay, so the first thing to do is to divide up the words into the word order they'd be put in English. So put the verb in the center. Sum is the first verb. The subject here will just be I, and the adjective misère goes next. I am miserable. Okay, the next sentence starts here. Prohibuisset is the verb. Jupiter is nominative. Okay. I could have made it easy and just put nominative singular here. Just as easy though to let's see if I can do this. Maybe to look it up on the Wiki dictionary. Let's see if Wiktionary, sorry, not Wiki. Okay, so this will give you the, this is the declension of the word Jupiter. So, as you can see, nominative, singular is Jupiter, and also vocative. So if they're saying, "Oh Jupiter," you would say Jupiter. All the other cases look differently. So Jupiter on that basis is nominative singular. So that's the subject prohibuisset, and what he is to prohibit is id. And te is just the ablative telling you from whom. From te, that is from you. Okay. The verb in the second part of this sentence is atinet, and hoc is the verb. Okay. This pertains nothing, and the rest is just modification. Adjudicium Jovis, to the judgment of Zeus. It does pertain, so then he says, Vapulo, I am beaten. Sub regno Veneris, under the reign of Venus. That is, this is a love problem, not under the reign of Jove. Okay, same form as same word as Jove, Jupiter, but it's genitive singular. Okay. The next sentence, I have to add a word here. May id skire. Okay, so the verb is licet. And me id scire in Latin is the subject. In English, we translate it here, though, to the right. Okay. Is it permitted that I know it, that I find out about it? Okay. The next sentence, we'll do it down here, I guess. To is the subject. In case you wanted to know why, what could you do here? Just to satisfy your curiosity, is to look it up. I misspelled Wiktionary, but never mind. Here you have to scan through all the other languages that use to mean you, but Latin is the one we're interested in here. And here are the forms of of tu, meaning you, nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative, and then the plural forms. So tu is nominative. Nominatives come before the verb. Yeah? Habuisti, you have. Then whom he has is a comitem supremum. Okay. For what? For consil, ease, tuis. For your plans. Okay, so it's up to you to translate. Here I'm just laying out the structure of it for you for now. Idem animus goes together. I'll show you how this works. Idem. I want to see the structure of the word idem. The same. Looks like this. Latin. Idem with a long mark means the same man. Idem with the no long mark means it, the same it. So this could be masculine. It comes right before animus, which is masculine. So it probably means the same spirit, the same mind. My mind is the same now, is what he's saying. So the verb face, and what he wants to make is me certum, which is easier expressed as just an idiom in English, inform me. Okay. Next, that's everything. Quid tibi est. Just for the sake of completeness, quid always comes first because it's a QU word. Est is the verb. Tibi is the dative of reference. What is it to you? That is, what's the problem? What's your problem? Euabo. Remember, this is dialogue, and so there are a lot of first person and second person forms, many more than you're used to seeing in prose. So, bo, I shall, yuva, help. And these words here just express the ways in which he is ready to help as a friend. In re, that is materially, opera, in work, consilio bono, with good counsel. Either, or. Okay. Next, cape. And what he's to take are tabellas, like that. This ending, as you're going to be made aware, is a typical feminine plural ending. So it really has to be a direct object if it's possible to make it one. Okay. Then the next verb, narrato, and an indirect object. Let it tell all. And then instead of everything, he says tute, totally. Let the tablets tell you everything. So quae, and then see I've highlighted in red the nouns that go with it. Miseria, cura. What misery and care contabefacit, wastes you, melts you. And then me is the direct object from here. Okay. Mos tibi greater is also better handled as an idiom in terms of translation. It will be done, I will comply. It says the custom will be handled to you, will be carried to you. Just not very good in translating. Quid hoc, with est not expressed. What is this? And then the young man, the young lover, says in response, what is what? Quid est. Utapainor, you can just Opiner, you can just put here, I guess. I am of the opinion, and ut marks it as parenthetical, as I am of the opinion, and then what he is of the opinion is quaerunt. Quaerunt, they seek. Quaerunt. Liberos, children. Sibi, for themselves. And what the joke here is hae litterae, these letters seek children for themselves. And then the punchline, alia, goes here because not a is a nominative ending. Scandit, climbs, aliam, one climbs another. Just because it's a cursive script, and the cursive script letters connect with one another. Okay, so they touch. Haha. Ludus, you are playing. Ludo tuo just tells you, answers the question how with your game. You are playing with me. Pseudolus the liar answers, credo, I believe. Has, these letters, same as before. Quidem Paul, by Apollo, by Pollux, not by Apollo, by Pollux, probably better. Nisi, unless the Sibyl, Legerit, unless the, sorry about that, Legerit, unless the Sibyl will read it. The Sibyl is an oracle. And the letter appearances seem to be nonsensical. Okay. I believe these letters, and what he believes is allium, neminem, neminem interpretare. No one else posse interpretare is able to interpret them, interpret has, interpret these, if not the Sibyl. If the Sibyl can't, unless the Sibyl reads them, I believe allium neminem, no other person posse interpretare has can interpret them. Dicus is the next verb. Understand you is the subject, and what he is saying in an inclement, that is unkindly way, intemperate way, are the lepida, lepida, what is he saying here? You say against Lepides litteries, elegant letters, written conscriptes, and then how is answered by the ablative phrase lepida manu, by an elegant hand. So then a question on, and then just a parenthesis obsecro, I beg you, I pray you, please. Okay. Habent, so this is the question, habent, so we have to do it like this, quas manus, what hands do gallinae have? What hands do hens have? Okay, and now he explains the joke because a gallina scripsit wrote has wrote these. Okay, so it's chicken scratching writing. Esse, you are, odiosus, meaning literally hateful, but really just vexatious. You're bothering me. Okay. So then 3 verbs here: lege, read, or rede, give it back. And then the response, pelegam, I shall read it through. Imo enim, on the contrary. Advortitum animum, so apply your mind, apply your mind, thought to it. Ad est, that is his animus, is absent, non ad est. And then the response is kita, you recall it, summon it. Imo ego takebo, I shall be silent. 2, kita, summon, excara, so conjure the meaning from these tablets. Neos animus is the subject. See, it ends in MUS. We had this now twice in this reading. Est, for my mind is istic, is there in the tablets, non in pectora, not in my chest. I'm always telling people that the mind in the ancient world was thought of as being in the chest, not in the head, but no one ever believes me, so there you go. Video, I see, tuam amicam. See how amicam is feminine, and so it's not a friend but a girlfriend. So the question, where, ea est, where is she? I beg, I pray. This just says parectam ecam. Here she is stretched out in tabelis, in the tablets. Okay. She is resting kubat in kera. She is lying down in the wax. So not a joke exactly, but not exactly serious either. Then he starts with to curse him, gods, goddesses, and then he never gets to the verb here. It's supplied by the slave serwa sint. May they save me, you. Okay, so this part is spoken by the young lover who's getting upset, and the second part is spoken by the slave to rescue himself. And quantum begins the legal formula, in as much as, and then he stops there. Quasi, so Calidorus says, fui, I have been like, it's as if I have been a herba, plant or a blade of grass, solstitialis, summer, as if I were a summer blade of grass. Okay, let's move this here. This is quasi, showing it's just a simile. For some time, exortus sum, I rose up, repente, quickly, occidere, I died repentino, suddenly. Take, he says, quiet. Pelego, I'll read through the tablets. Quin means like, why not? Why don't you read? Leges. Okay. Here's the letter, as much as we get of it in this selection. This is Phoeniciam, the girlfriend. Greetings, salve, you could say. To Calidoro, Amatori, to her lover Calidorus. And then this just tells you how he's done it, through wax and wood and letters, doing the interpreting. She, now you see where the verb is here. She sends, mittit, way down here. Mittit. She sends salutem. So let me just do it like this. Make this the indirect object, and she sends salutem. She sends a hello to Calidorus, her lover, Amatori, and expectit, and wants, seeks salutem obste, from you. Okay. Yeah, we'll just skip this part. Okay, so that's enough for now. There's a vocabulary exercise to follow, but this is enough for now.